Hey, it's Zach, and today I want to do a vlog style video and to give a recap of how the first month of 2025 has been. So at the start of the month, I decided I wasn't just going to set goals. I wanted to build habits around those goals, and you may ask, why? And that's because having goals are great, but it's the habits that keep you consistent. And I set 3 for this year, and I think these are the 3 that I wanted to focus on the most. So number 1 was uploading regularly to my YouTube channel. Number 2 was hitting the gym at least 3 or 4 times a week. And number 3 was tracking my sleep, because I honestly used to neglect that in the past, and I try to aim between 7 and 9 hours of sleep now per night. Let me know in the comments down below what goals you've set yourself for this year. I'd love to hear them, and I'd love to know how you guys are doing so far. One thing that I failed to do in the past is holding myself accountable. And it's one of my main motivations for starting this channel. It's so I can share my journey with the world and also keep myself accountable and keep a personal kind of diary and journey of what the start of the year looks like, going into, say, June, and then at the end of the year, and having like a recap of all of that. And I've also made a habit tracker app. Now, as a software engineer, I went a little bit extra and just developed an app that can track habits, and I've got a video for that which I'll put up here, which you guys can go and view. And it's me just kind of building out the initial app, but I'll put the video there so you guys can give it a watch. So let's dive into the habit tracker so we can see where I am at the end of January. So as you can see, I've got my habits laid out. I have my YouTube uploads here, gym visits, and sleep tracking. I've made it simple but effective, and January is looking pretty solid, so I'm happy about that. And just to kind of dive into YouTube, for example, on the 10th of January is when I made my channel, and then since then I've uploaded 4 videos. This doesn't include the editing time or the filming time, it's just when I upload the videos. Then I've got my gym visits, which is looking pretty consistent, and then sleep tracking until the 23rd. Everything was fine, but I had a little bit of a reaction on my wrist, so I took some time away just to let my wrist get better before I start wearing it again. But this is January, and it's looking pretty solid. So what I've learned is that tracking your habits, even something as small as marking it off on an app, can make the biggest difference. And it's like a visual reminder for me of the progress that I'm making. And as someone who likes to see things visually, it really does help to keep me motivated, ticking off those boxes day by day. And as you've seen on the app, I've got a nice view of tick boxes, and just ticking them off keeps you motivated to strive for more and keep continuing what I'm doing. I know sticking to habits isn't always easy. There's been days where I didn't want to get up in the morning to go to the gym, or I've had late nights where I've wanted to stay up for a few more hours, and that's just life, life gets in the way. But here's the thing, it's once you get that momentum, it's so much more easier to stay consistent. And I think January for sure has definitely taught me that small consistent actions build bigger results over time. And you don't need to be perfect about it. You saw in the app, there's days where I missed things, didn't go to the gym, but I didn't let that demotivate me or stop me from going. I just kept pushing forward. And if you're working on your habits right now, please remember, give yourself some grace, but also stay committed to those goals and those habits, because at the end of the day, it's about progress and not perfection. And before I wrap up this video, I want to ask you guys to comment down below, what is one habit that you guys have stuck to this month and how it's inspired you to keep going? Please drop that down in the comments down below, and I'd love to read them and hear about what goals you guys have set for yourself. And you never know, it might just inspire someone else reading to achieve that goal and create a habit. So please comment down below. And if you've been finding these videos helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out and pushes the video out to more people. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and join me for the journey. So January has been a learning curve for me, and I'm feeling really, really good about the next steps and what's to come in the following months through February through December. And I'll keep sharing my progress and tips and lessons with you guys. And of course, there's so much more content like this to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to stay motivated, stay consistent, and take care.